Do you know what bundles are? Bundles are taking two different products, different ASINs, and putting them together and selling them on the same listing, or going on a listing that has different products bundled together. I asked 11 different Amazon sellers what are the most important tips about selling bundles on Amazon. We've received some amazing responses from 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure, and even 9-figure mega sellers. I'm your host, Samuel. Let's get started. And what about bundle packs? We're talking about taking like different ASINs, put them together. What are your thoughts about that? Is that something that you recommend people to do?
1000%. We're super big on bundles. I would say more than 50-60% of our catalog are actually bundles. It's a great option because you're selling 2 or 3 products at the same time. So you're getting a higher price point and you're only paying one fee. Of course, the referral fee is gonna be 15%, so it depends on the price point, but the FBA fee for 3 products is gonna be way lower than paying those 3 fees by separate. So we go super hard on bundles. I think that's helped us a lot with the profit margins and to grow.
There is a different ways of doing bundle. There's a bundle your product that is your private label with this somebody else's product, or your private label that you wanna put 2 products together, or even the same product, but it's a 1-pack, 2-pack, and 3-pack. In my case, the way I do it with the brands that I have a relationship with, I see the product that sells a lot, let's say single units, sells really good, I will make a 2-pack. 2-pack sells good too, I will make another listing of a case of the product. So people have options to buy. If they're buying already a lot, why don't buy a case, give a little higher discount, and they have it in the house. Or with the same brand, they have 2 best sellers, you can combine them together and people can buy them together. So those are the ones that I do, and I think it's definitely worth it to do it.
Usually when you create your own listing for someone else's brand, is it easy to do?
You should be authorized to sell.
So you're authorized to sell, then you can put the 2 products together. But if you're selling someone else's brand and you're not authorized,
not sure.
Then not sure. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
There's a few different ways that people do bundling. One is the virtual bundle process that Amazon launched recently. And what the virtual bundle is, if you have 3 different ASINs and Amazon thinks or you think that they might sell well as a bundle, you can actually create a virtual bundle on your Seller Central account and list it. And you can market it, you do your own PPC and keywords and whatnot. And if it starts selling, every time it sells, if it's like a 3-item bundle, Amazon will just go into your inventory and grab one of each of them and send it in to your customer. It's the easiest way to create a bundle. But the more common way of creating bundles is actually getting and prepping the product as a bundle yourself. One of the best ways to determine what are some good bundle ideas, one is keyword research, right? So if you're selling coffee mugs and you put coffee mugs, you can see what else comes up on your keyword research and see coffee mugs with or coffee mugs, and then also Amazon on the listings page on the bottom, it says also sold with, or most customers buy this with this product. Those are great ideas of bundling as well.
Yeah, I haven't messed too much with bundles. I know they're kind of a way to optimize sales or even profit. Let's just say you have a ton of stock of 2 ASINs and you find out that there's a 3rd ASIN that has both of those. Well, you already have the inventory for these 2, so you might as well bundle them together and sell on that 3rd ASIN. You can also mess around with creating your own bundles, which I have friends that do this a lot, but those ASINs sometimes get taken down because if there's a root ASIN for one product and root ASIN for the other, it may get taken down. It's almost like you can create the ASIN for yourself. This is kind of like a next level technique. But let's say you had a really good selling product and the ASIN dropped, right? And let's just say you have several hundred units of that. What you could do, because the price dropped on the ASIN, you could take that product, bundle it with like something simple, like a toothpick if it goes with it, or like a case holder, or anything that kind of jazzes it up a little bit, and you can make a separate ASIN. And there's a lot of sellers doing this, so take it with a grain of salt. Like, it's a pretty cool technique, but be careful FBA and that stuff because they may take that ASIN down.
It's not as easy as jumping on an existing listing because there's already demand for that. But when you build a bundle, you have to generate the demand, you have to build the traffic. So a lot of PPC spend, you have to know how to optimize the listing, you have to be good at images. So it's almost like a precursor to private label. You have to learn all those skills to launch a successful bundle. So if you have the time, the bandwidth, and the money, then that's a good time.
Yeah, so I actually don't do a ton of bundles myself. I've done branded bundles in the past, but the things that I have seen work for me and other sellers is really looking for a product that's selling well, selling consistently, That's the anchor item, the thing that drives a lot of the traffic. And then you create your own unique item that adds value to that listing. So it could be something like you have your own brand of breath mints and you're adding it with popular toothbrush or toothpaste, something like that, because those make sense together. And so people looking for the popular product, they're going to go to Amazon, find the popular product, they may find your bundle, and your extra thing adds that value. You can get some extra sales from that. So that's typically what I see for branded bundles. Ultimately, if you're selling arbitrage products or wholesale, you can look at those products that are selling well and use that as your starting point, and then you can figure out some products that are unique to you that you can add to that and capitalize from the traffic.
Yeah, we're starting to venture into that. It is a bit of a gray area where you're bundling something that only you can sell, like a recipe book or a sticker or something. People that have had success with it, we're a little bit wary of doing it. We're working with brands to try and create official bundles, like the SKU that only we can sell on with maybe our logo on the packaging, or like bundling really the right way. Or we take a few of their products together, all of their branded products, and create a new bundle. For instance, we work with a brand, there's a shampoo listing, there's a conditioner listing, but there's no shampoo conditioner set listing. And we discovered that a lot of people were buying those together anyway. So we said, hey, can we bundle these two together and be the exclusive seller on this listing if we create it for you? And the brand agreed, and now we have our own bundle listing. So yeah, we are venturing into that a little bit.
Yeah, about 10% of our business is bundles, and I think higher margins, little to no competition, great profitability. I think it's a great opportunity, but there's a right and a wrong way to do it.
What is the wrong way to do it?
The wrong way to do it would be not researching the brands that you're creating bundles for.
Right.
So let's say you take a Dyson vacuum, some other big brand, I mean, the chance of that listing getting removed is very, very high. So you got to do your market research, you know? It can't be a listing that the brand's selling on, or it can't be a product that Amazon's dominating, because those won't work for wholesale bundles.
I've actually never created my own listing before. I do like bundles though, because it is a little bit of a moat. Let's be honest, a lot of people are lazy. They don't want to put two things together, wrap it in a poly bag, do all that kind of stuff. But I think it just creates a lot of sourcing opportunity. You see a shampoo, or looking for other listings to see, so maybe the shampoo isn't profitable by itself, but there could be a 2, a 3-pack, a shampoo and a conditioner, or maybe like oatmeal is a good one. There's all different flavors. So maybe there's a box of this one, a box of that one, and it just gives you another option. A lot of people won't go deeper, won't take the extra time to look for that. So I think bundles could be a great opportunity, especially if you're prepping yourself. It's usually not that hard. You're just taking two things, putting in a poly bag. And you also want to look for things that people are going to use a lot. Like 2 people most likely aren't going to buy 2 cameras that we're filming on, right? But they'll buy maybe 2 things of toothpaste or 2 toothbrushes. So I think you just want to be smart about kind of the bundles you're looking for. And yeah, it's always good too, because bundles are usually a higher price point than a single ASIN.
We haven't tried that yet. We actually just did some buys at the ASD trade show last week, where I actually want to create some bundles and different listings for Amazon. We had found a really rare toy. There's no Amazon listing for them, but I knew years ago I sold that product and made really good money on it. So I'm like, let me take the rest of those, I'll buy those out. And now I'm gonna be jumping in the very first time making listings and creating a bundle. I dived in head first. I have how the product used to sell in the past, forcing myself to start creating listings and doing things out of my comfort zone, developing this side of the business where we can start creating listings and, you know, moving forward with that and being able to make money in different areas on Amazon.
Sometimes I will actually do debundling. For Amazon, for example, it comes with a pack of 24 or pack of 12. When I buy from Amazon itself, I actually debundle into pack of 2, pack of 3, pack of 4 out of the 24 pack. On the other hand, I can buy a single item, then I can see there are multiple multi-packs, and then under the same UPC, so I can multi-pack them together to create a variety. So that's the way I am doing now.
That's all the tips we have prepared for you at this time. Make sure to watch another episode from this series to learn from people who have already gone through the struggles and challenges that you face. If you're selling on Amazon and not using a repricer yet, make sure to use the BQool Repricer, the #1 AI repricer on the market. We have been in business for over 12 years, and we know how to help you win the Amazon buy box. I'll see you next time.